I'd like to show you today how to choose a clock movement for your new design or clock repair. It's usually not difficult. You just have to take a few measurements. It's all about getting the right length hand shaft. Most clock movements are made in several different lengths. This is because the thickness of a clock face can vary widely. Sometimes it's just a thin piece of metal. Sometimes it's a ½ inch thick piece of something like tile. Sometimes it's a 3/4 inch thick piece of wood. Just make sure that the threaded part of the hand shaft is 1/16 to 1/8 of an inch longer than the thickness of the clock face. You need a little room to install the brass hex nut that holds the movement in place. The most important thing is to define what you want your clock movement to do. Often it's just time only, but it could also have a pendulum or a chime. It could even show you the tide, the day of the week, the day of the month. Let's not forget about showing you the temperature as well. There are a lot of options. Once you know the type of clock movement you want, it's time to check the shaft length. First, check the thickness of your clock face or clock dial. You can do it pretty easily with a pencil, marker, and a ruler. Slide the pencil through the hole in the middle of the clock face. In most cases, you can hold one end of the pencil with one hand while suspending the clock face. Take a marker and place a mark on the pencil on one side of the face. The thinner the line you can make, the better. Then, switching hands and not allowing the clock face to slide, mark the other side of the face on the pencil. With the pencil removed, you can now measure the distance between the two marks. That's how thick your clock face or clock dial is. You know what type of movement you want and the length of the shaft you'll need. Now it's time to go to our clock movement section and pick out the type of movement you want and check the shaft lengths available. Please remember that if a hand shaft is too long, it can normally be shimmed backwards by using a couple of washers over the hand shaft before you install it. If a hand shaft is too short, it simply won't work. This is Mike Brossman for ClockParts.com. Give us a call if you have any questions whatsoever or need more information at 888-827-2387. Or you can go to the Contact Us section of the website and send us an email. We're glad to help.